Hello comrades and friends, and welcome to another episode of Grixis Grind. I'm really sorry for no video yesterday. I had a really busy day because it was my mother-in-law's birthday, and so we were cleaning the house frantically as well as going out for that and doing things. And yeah, so very sorry. Unfortunately, I can't make community posts about stuff like that because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. But you know, a good way to help with that is to like and subscribe. Crazy YouTube stuff. Today, I will be playing Fires of Invention Grixis. And I just wanted to see how I would put the deck now that Theros Beyond Death has been released. And I'm going to be playing through with this sort of Grixis deck, so still a very creature-heavy based one. Simply because Cavalier of Flame is just amazingly good, and the amount of board presence it has compared to like any other 5-drop in Grixis is just outstanding, because it can just output so much damage. So Theros Beyond Death has changed the deck a little bit. So you have new cards like Agonizing Remorse, which is pretty good. You know, Exile is always nice. I'm running 5 sources of discard mainboard with a 2-3 split, but you might want a different sort of split. I just think that Surveil might be better in a Fires of Invention list because you want to be top decking like a madman, like all the time. Next that has changed is Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths. So 4 mana, 3/2 menace, and it does a what's that called? It's like mini gifts ungiven sort of deal. It's a pretty good card, and especially with all the ways that we have to scry or surveil or just have a look at the top card of our library, currently, people don't quite know which card was the top card of the deck. So, if you know, your opponent may not know what card was the top card of the deck, and so you have a pretty good chance, like a 1 in 3 chance or whatever. Well, yeah, 1 in 3 chance if you only know the top 1 card. That, well, it'll be revealed, right? And you have a pretty good chance that they might put it in the hidden card section, so then you'll know what one of the hidden cards is if they're trying to pull a fast one on you. So that's a pretty good way to to make Atris even better, is literally just to scry. So that's pretty nice. The new Eat to Extinction card is good. It is 4 mana, but it doesn't have the life loss of Murderous Rider, and it exiles, which is really good because so many things keep coming out from graveyards nowadays. Then 4 and 2, I decided not to go with any Ashiok's. I figured that the card draw from Bolas might be better in this situation, but you might find something different. Now the sideboard, if I include it in one of the games, I had a different sideboard because I hadn't actually finished it yet. I was a bit too over-eager to test out the main board before I realized that I didn't actually have a proper sideboard. And so if I have that game in, you'll know which game it is. So yeah, we have Noxious Grasp for all the green decks running around, so Simic, Selesnya, the new Sultai deck that can one-shot kill on possibly as early as turn 4, which is just amazing. Like, that's so much. Elderspell for Planeswalkers, because I've seen a couple Planeswalkers around, so the current Esper deck list runs quite a few. If you are also playing Jeskai, there's the split Some people run Fires creatures, some people run Fires planeswalkers, and so yeah, Elderspell is just good in general for that sort of stuff. Narset is good versus any sort of blue deck that draws, or the Selesnya deck that draws lots of cards. Whirlwind Denial is mostly up against Selesnya, sorry, not Selesnya, against Simic, because they'll be playing lots of things. Leyline for graveyard decks, because, yeah. Ritual of Soot to help clear the board. I currently am preferring it to Cry of the Canarium, simply because Cry of the Canarium also lowers power, and when you do Cry of the Canarium and, like, Cavalier, it's not so good. And finally, Thryx, the Sudden Storm. So this is only used against Flash, and yeah, so in their end step or something like that, you flash in Thryx. So the trade-off is they either tap mana to counter Thryx, and you get to play what you want, or they don't get counter Thryx, and you have a 4/5 that makes your 5 mana plays uncounterable. So that's pretty good. It'll make Cavalier a bit cheaper to cast if you don't have Fires of Invention out, and honestly, I would probably run less Thryx, maybe, but if I had more of a top end, like if I ran Liliana, and if I ran the new Double Strike Dragon or whatever, you know, or more Cavaliers, then yeah, I'd probably run Thryx. Honestly, I'd run like max 3 sideboard if that was the case. But yeah, so Fires of Invention, it's still pretty fun, it's still pretty good, and yeah, I'll get into the gameplay now. So I thank you very much for watching. Good luck in your ranked games, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello, Fire of Life. This looks pretty decent. I don't have Fires of Invention, but I like everything else. Okay, now I have Fires of Invention, so I like it a bit more. Sphinx of Foresight can be good. Obviously, Thought Erasure, unless they make it. Well then, I might leave the Bonecrusher open, just so I can stomp that if they put something on it. Well, I prefer them using that like that. Than waiting until it's enchanted. So we're gonna play this tapped. Thought Erase to get rid of something useful. I think they have another Karametra's bounty. Yeah, to stop all that glitters Citizen Training. Okay. Yeah, I should probably get rid of that over anything else. Yeah. Well, if I can play that on turn 5, then that'll be pretty sweet. Okay, so they have 2 rounds of protection. And that thing is going to be huge. Ouch. Yeah, well, since they can give it protection, I'm not going to target it with any removal yet. I'm probably just going to play the Sphinx so I can block. And we'll grab a Swamp because we need black mana in case the fire goes away. Alright. And so if we draw into a land, we can play Bolas, target to kill that, and then use the Murderous Rider in response to their protection. That just guarantees the kill. Nope. Oh, actually, if I did that, I'd die. So maybe I need to play the Cav. See if we can find something better. Alright, well, I guess we can play him as a creature, so then it can at least block some damage. Okay, so that's going to be a 6/6. I'm not sure if this was thought through by them, because I can just pump up my board twice. No. If they... Okay, so I'm gonna pump up, and pump up, just in case. Yeah, because if they sacrifice, then it gets weaker. Nope. Oof. Alright, well I guess this is how we're gonna run it for now. It's gonna give indestructible to something, like the Envoy. Alright, let's crack this to thin the deck out a tad, because I don't want to be drawing any more land at this point. I want to be drawing useful things. Like that. Oh, well, that's pretty nice. So they should block everything on the ground. So I could also play the Brazen Borrower or sack it to remove a Alcide. Yeah, I think I'll use it to try and remove the Alcide. It's fine, that's one layer of protection. So unless they can storm off now on 4 land, then it's going to be really hard for them to get back into this. Just doing that with the life gain so then they can give protection and block the most amount of damage. Ooh. I like that. So, let's petty theft that. Then they have to give it pro blue, and then I can attack with these two. Oh, I may as well just attack with everything, to be honest. Yeah, because they can just give it indestructible anyway. So they're probably going to block that and take 12 points of damage. Or not. Oh, if they can pop off. So they need setters in the training and all this other stuff. Things that can give life. Alright. Ah, I forgot to give myself a proper sideboard. Oops. I guess the one... Oops. This is a mistake. Well, if this ends up in the video, well, I'm very sorry. Brazen Borrower was okay. Sort of didn't do enough, but... yeah. I think I prefer Thought Erasure than Agonizing Remorse. I like this. Double Murderous Rider is good. Do I want more temples? I think I would prefer to get more castable things. I have heaps of land anyway, so I'm very likely to keep drawing them. Okay, that's pretty decent. Let's play that. Because this turns on the Murderous Rider. So if they don't protect that, we can kill it. That could be a Karametra's Blessing. But we'll try our luck. Oh, cool. It was a bait. Made me think that they had one. Okay, that's good to see. Probably go Fires and then nom nom nom. They might have removal for that Fires, so I'll keep it, even if I want to draw a land. So I can always draw on from Dreams. I knew it. I knew it. That's why we get the second one. Okay. I want the Scryland. And do I want the other Scryland, or do I want like the Atris or the Brazen Borrower? I think I want maybe the Atris. Cool. I'm happy to get more land at this point, but 5 is my top end, but 6 means that I can activate Cav 3 times. And I give the Elfsade some big anime eyes. Look at those. Big anime eyes. Alright, so we'll play Nikki B. And we'll try kill that. If they have Karametra's Blessing, then we can Murderous Rider in response. Otherwise, we'll play Atris. Because we know one of the cards on top. And so they should put that in the revealed, but they might not know how to do that. Because the UI can be a bit fucky. Okay. So they didn't know how to do it. So, I'm gonna put that Cav in hand, I think, because double Cav is disgustingly good. Nah, they only have equipment in hand, they don't have any more creatures. Sphinx is fine. Let's play the Cav. Discard any cards? Nah. Second Cav, let's go. Nah. Alright, let's play first Agonizing Atris. Yeah, this is good. Fair few tap lands, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter too much. That's 5 mana, but it's fine if we don't really grab it. Witch's Oven and a Priest. Let's get rid of the oven. I don't want them to have more sack outlets. Yeah, that's good, because we can kill the priest. And they won't have too much that they can do with just 2/1 gutter bones. Alright, that's kitty cat. Yeah, killing the priest is good here. Let's play this so it comes in untapped, so we can get fires, Murderous Rider, with 10. That. If they want to sack their entire board, they can, to draw a card. And deal 2 damage to me, +2. Okay, it looks like they're doing it. They're hovering their cards like that. There we are. So I go down to 8. I can start healing that back up once I have Murderous Rider on the field. Okay, let's play the temple so we can see what's on top. There's a Brazen Borrower. Let's play Atris, so then... So knowing one of the cards, we could have known both if we shocked, but then we'd be going down to 6 versus them. And that's risky business, which I do not really endorse right now. I suppose all business is risky, right? Cav or Brazen Borrower and an unknown card. Probably the Cav, because we have lots of cards in hand. Widow Goat. Well, they have nothing in hand. Alright, let's play a Cav. I think I want to do this just so I get the life, because life is very important. They can't just sack all the creatures, but I want me some life. Nice bit of damage. They probably won't block the one with Menace. But then they will sack in response to blocks, so then I don't gain life from the lifelink. Some very interesting art on that one. Honestly, I would have scryed one before, so I would have done the token first, so then they could scry first before they drew, just so they could see what's on top. Yeah, so if they have enough damage to kill me, And I believe I have too many attackers for them to block. Well, this will be nice, as will that. Okay. Let's go get rid of... I can get rid of the Thought Erasure because Agonizing Remorse is more than enough. Especially since they're so quick. I can get rid of... maybe a Brazen Borrower. Maybe we'll keep a couple of Thought Erasures in, and just take out the Brazen Borrowers. Oh yeah, definitely. What a good hand. Oof. Well, we have Sphinx, Temple, and Thought Erasure, so I will be keeping this, even if it's a one-lander. We'll be putting... let's probably put Atris on the bottom. I need the Scry, like, desperately. Okay. I would prefer untapped land, so I might just keep the one, and then I can Scry again with the temples. Nope. Yeah, it's a bit of a slow start, but it'll be fine, I think. Because we'll be able to have untap, also untap with that in turn 3. So we can have Bonecrusher Giant enabled for something like a Midnight Reaper. Ow. Fine. Yeah. And then we can have turn 4 fires into Sphinx or something like that. Ooh. No, I think at this point I need to calm down a little. If they have something in there that's like... they could have something in there that's really good. I'm taking 5 damage. Yeah, I might discard actually. Yeah, so that can yoink a creature. Mayhem Devil's a bit of a problem, so might get rid of that. I can bin that. There you go, get a fires, and stomp on the priest, because these exiled, so they're better off on these cards that can come back from the yard. Alright, they can play the Acron War now. Nope. Get rid of that. Graveyard. And get rid of that. That's not bad actually. So I could gain control, attack. I could block, and they hit me for 2, so then I die. Yeah, while they have the Akron War in hand, I can't really play my creatures. So I'd be giving them one. They can activate Priest with. I should have stopped on upkeep. That's my bad. Because I would have if I was not silly. Brazen Borrower can be good versus the Akron War, because I can take the card that they borrowed. Yeah, I might do that. Just run 2 though. I think any more would be a bit too much. I am going first. Get rid of 1. Get rid of 1. I think run it like that. Start out with a ley line. So that's pretty good. I'll probably crack the Fabled Passage so I can have a stomp on turn 2. Ye olde. Oh, probably the swamp? I mean, maybe I want the island actually. Yeah, let's go island. This means I get an untapped castle, which is good. And this leyline might be hard for them to deal with. Okay. Well, see ya. They could have another Akron War in hand. Ooh. Wanna eat both Thought Erasure or Atris? I want a Thought Erasure because they could have. Right. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess if they do use the Akron War on my Bonecrusher, I can Ritual Absurd. I should take one that has land in it, if they give me one. Because I need double black. Yep. That doesn't bring me closer to Bolas. We get to draw 3 cards. Actually, no, they don't. Because it's exiled, not destroyed. Oops. Okay. Let's sacrifice another creature. Cool. So I can go om nom nom nom. Nah. At this point I sort of just want a Fires of Invention. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Fires. And I have 5 mana now, so I don't really need any more. I might just get, like, Atris, I guess. Atris is a good card. Alright, let's go Nikki B and kill you.
Will bend to my will.
I don't believe they have any haste. We didn't see any all game.
For your cause.
Ooh. Okay, that's the way to deal with it.
Conceivable.
Well, if they're keeping on top, I'm probably just gonna do one of these. Because they keep on top. Oh, now they put on volume. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. I'm going to scry 2. Yeah, okay. So I know that one of the cards is Murderous Rider. Yeah, I don't really want another Atris. Well, now I can activate Cav twice. Well, I could do that anyway, but... Alright, let's go... Brazen Borrower. Higher damage values. And then Cav. I'll discard that and that. So, Theros Beyond Death, by the looks of it, hasn't changed Fires of Invention too much. It's added Agonizing Remorse, Eat to Extinction, the new Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths, the new Ashiok, the Temple of Malice, and the Temple of Deceit. And if you went for a more red-heavy variant, then you could also run the new Perforos. If you went for a more ETB variant, you could run the new Thassa. Unfortunately, I don't have the wildcards to build those sorts of decks, but maybe sometime in the future if I have enough wildcards I'd like to do that. And yeah, I definitely think that the sideboard needs to be worked on a bit, and maybe I don't need 27 lands, because I run 27. Just because I really need to get to that 5 mana point. But yeah, so it's a decent deck. I enjoyed it. I'm still not quite sure which way is the best way to play Grixis. Like maybe it's the Croxa combo sort of thing with Croxa and Lazav. Maybe it's Fires Planeswalkers, maybe it's Fires Creatures, maybe it's Fires with a bit of both, maybe it's just like Flash, maybe it's a just permission control deck. Who knows? Maybe it's an aggro deck even, because you could run lots of the new aggro cards, like Croxa, that could just make a lower to the ground based build work quite well. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I thank you very much for watching. Good luck in your ranked games, and I hope you have a really nice day.